What kind of culture are you really creating? If someone asked your team what it feels like to work here, what would they say? And are you leading your culture by design, or is it drifting by default? In today's episode, I'm going to reflect on my deeply insightful conversation with Margaret Graziano, bestselling author of Ignite Culture and a true champion of conscious leadership and intentional culture. I will share my views of what I heard from Margie and add my own flavour about what it takes to create an unstoppable culture. Welcome back to the Leadership Project. I'm your host, Mick Spiers. In today's episode, we are digging deep into what this thing called culture is really all about. So before we dive in, let's take a moment to ask, what is culture? Culture is the way things are done around here. It's the default mode. It's what it's like to experience this workplace, not when the boss is watching, but when no one is. It's not your posters or your mission statements, it's your lived experience. It's not the plaque that you put on the office wall, it's the actions and behaviours and values of the group. Culture is driven by the collective values and behaviours of the group. It's revealed in how people act under pressure, how they treat each other, how decisions get made, and how people feel. And here's the truth. We get the behaviour that we role model, that we celebrate and reward, and that we tolerate. So let's unpack that. If you want to lead your culture, you first need to decide what kind of culture you want. What values underpin that culture? What behaviours align with those values? Then comes the hard part. You must go first. You need to role model those behaviours. Your actions, your decisions must reflect the values you speak about. Because one of the quickest ways to lose trust is when your actions don't match your stated values. And trust, once lost, is hard to earn back. Your actions speak louder than your words, every time, especially in leadership. So you can't walk around saying that we're a people-first organisation and then make decisions that are completely the contrary. You need to make sure that your decisions, your actions, your behaviours match what you said you wanted to see in others. The next step is just as important. You need to celebrate and reward the behaviours you want to see more of. Catch people doing the right thing. Notice and name it. Shine a light on the values being lived. Recognition isn't just about making someone feel good. It tells the entire organisation. It sends a signal. This is who we are. This is what matters here. So go out of your way to say, yes, thank you. If you want to create a speak-up culture, thank people every time that they speak up and do it in a way that everyone sees it, so that others quickly catch on and go, oh, the boss likes it when people speak up, so I'm going to learn to speak up too. It becomes infectious. Now for the most insidious piece. We also get the behaviour we tolerate. We accept what we walk past, and it has a ripple effect on everyone watching. When we tolerate behaviour that's out of step with our stated values, one of three things happen. Some people will mimic that behaviour. They'll assume it's now okay to do that. Others will become infuriated and they'll disengage. They'll give less of themselves and they'll care less. And the most values-aligned person, they might get so infuriated they just leave. Then you're left with the wrong people reinforcing the wrong culture. And the leaders scratch their heads asking, what happened to our culture? You lose the people that had the right values and you're stuck with the people that were contravening those values. Now, to be clear, not tolerating misaligned behaviour doesn't always mean immediate dismissal, but it does mean acting. It means addressing it early and directly before it spreads and before it becomes embedded. As Patrick Lencioni once said, if you don't confront someone about their behaviour, you're training them and everyone else that it's acceptable. Now let's get back to Margie. She brought immense clarity to the inside-out approach to leadership. She's seen it all, over 20 years of helping organisations hire, grow and retain people. And her big takeaway? People join companies for the mission, but they stay or leave based on the culture. Margie's idea of conscious leadership is all about creating an environment where people feel seen, where they feel safe, where they feel valued, where they feel empowered. And that starts with conscious hiring. Bringing in people whose values and energy align with your desired culture, not just their resume. She also discussed the importance of neuroscience and psychometrics, understanding how our nervous system responds to threat and safety. If your team don't feel safe, they won't speak up, they won't innovate, and they won't grow. Another powerful distinction Margie made was this: great cultures build accountability without blame. Let those words sink in for a moment. Accountability without blame. Does that sound like your workplace? In unhealthy workplaces, accountability often feels like a trap or a punishment. But in high-performance cultures, accountability is an act of respect. It's saying, I believe in you, I trust you. I'm holding you to a standard because I know you're capable of this. I'm empowering you, I'm enabling you, I'm trusting you that you can do this. That shift from fear to empowerment is what separates toxic workplaces from thriving ones. Now, if you haven't picked up Margie's book, Ignite Culture, I highly recommend it. It's not just theory, it's packed with practical tools for evaluating, designing, and sustaining culture intentionally. But here's the catch. This isn't a one-and-done strategy. Culture is alive. It evolves with every decision you make, every conversation you allow, every value you uphold or let slide. So let me leave you with this. If your leadership energy became the blueprint for your culture, would you be proud of the result? Would people feel seen, heard, and valued? Would they feel like they matter? Would your actions match your words? The culture you lead is a reflection of the clarity, consistency, and courage that you bring every day. It's not set and forget. It's ignite and keep fueling it. That's it for today. If this solocast resonated with you, I'd encourage you to listen to the full episode with Margie and grab a copy of Ignite Culture. It might just be the spark your leadership and your team need right now. And as always, if you found this helpful, don't forget to like, follow, or share the Leadership Project with someone who's ready to lead culture from the inside out. In the next episode, I'm going to be joined by Israel Duran, who's going to talk to us about empowering leaders through the art of speaking. Thank you for listening to The Leadership Project at mickspiers.com. A huge call out to Faris Sadek for his video editing of all of our video content, and to all of the team at TLP. Joanne Goes On, Gerald Calabo, and my amazing wife, Say Spiers. I could not do this show without you. Don't forget to subscribe to the Leadership Project YouTube channel, where we bring you interesting videos each and every week. And you can follow us on social, particularly on LinkedIn, Facebook, and Instagram. Now, in the meantime, please do take care, look out for each other, and join us on this journey as we learn together and lead together.